last night, but she couldn't because of work, her with work and everything. So I'm going to be talking to her today, and we're going to have a conversation about the fundraising and stuff like that for Jacqueline, and see where that sits. I don't think we're going to have a problem coming up with $400, for her at all, to be honest. But we just have, there's this there's just a process, that we have to go through with the university. So everything's on the up and up, and everybody knows what we're doing, and you just have to follow the rules, so to speak. So that's really what we've been doing, and Ronnie's been in touch, and she's actually going to have a conversation with someone. I think it was today over at the OBGYN department of the at the medical school. So I'm not exactly sure what's going to transpire after that conversation, but I'll let you know after I know and after I talk to her this evening, which is going to be about 6 o'clock tonight. So I'll bring you up to speed after that. But I imagine it's going to be taken care of, and I will get that stuff to her that you sent to me on transportation charges and all of that. So I'll get that over to her as well. So the reading and writing. Okay, so then the other thing that I'm waiting for from you is the hair salon stuff.
Yeah, I'm putting that together. I'll be completing it soon.
Okay.
I'm just trying to add some prices.
Okay. All right. So again, as soon as you get that to me, I can respond to it. And now the challenge of reading and writing. Now my question is, what level do they not know how to? A lot of the cohort, what is the level of their reading and writing with the group? Like, do some of them not know how to read and write at all? So they're starting from, scratch, or do they have some knowledge of it?
Yes, so just about 2 of them cannot read and write completely, but the others can try. They are mostly dropouts from elementary school, so that's where the problem is. Then after dropping out maybe 15 years and having babies and all of that and being trafficked, there are a lot of things that have put them really low and down. So we can bring them up to speed. Though some can write, Jacqueline has an advanced level. That's just a certificate that leads her to university. So she has something like that. Barbara can read and write, and Cynthia can read and write. Some can just have spelling challenges.
Okay, can you get a list together for me of the cohort members who can read and write and who cannot, who has advanced skill and who doesn't, who could be a mentor to a reading and writing mentor? Okay?
Okay.
Let's identify who could be, and then let's take it a step further and figure out. I really do think that your second sustainable block, and this is just my opinion, and I'll go by whatever you think, because you're there, I'm here, but I think a second sustainable block of having an educational or a library where we can educate the cohort members in basic reading and writing and arithmetic, math, that type of thing, would be advantageous. And you have some people, you have like 3 people who can be, we call them literacy volunteers out, over here, but you can call them whatever word you think, whatever term, but I mean, we call them literacy, but I hate that word because it's just so, I don't know, unpersonal. It's just so unpersonal and unfun, I would think there would be something else that we could think of, and we could have fun, and I would ask the group, what do you want to call yourselves? If you're teaching reading and writing and arithmetic or something like that, what do you want to call yourself? They're obviously, we're obviously creating a peer mentoring group, for this. But I think it's important to get, you have to learn how to read and write in order to advance into your education and to do things. Even if you want to be a business owner, you have to know how to read and write, But that's...
The idea of the library is a super wonderful idea. Because way back, I've had, you said we shouldn't use the word literacy. Way back, I had this dream and vision of setting up an adult literacy center, something like that, because we have a lot of adults in the church, in the market, around here, who are not given the opportunity to go to school, especially women, because if you look at belief system, they thought that women should stay at home and work for the boys while the boys go to school. And that's why the women are most given out to slavery. So they miss out going to school. So I've always wanted to, train them so they can read their Bibles, read their letters, read their mails, send messages without interference from other people. So it's really very welcome. It's a welcome idea.
This right here might be, a community challenge, that you add.
Okay. And I used to teach back then in church. I used to teach somebody, that's an adult who was a driver to some attorney general, to not really an attorney general, to a magistrate. Then the man was not promoted. The driver could not read, could not do anything. So I used to teach him in church, and the board I was using, each time we teach, you tell me to wipe it so that nobody should know he's learning like that. So sometimes, like you said, they will not want the name or the word literacy or something like that. So we need to give it a better name.
Yeah, I think if well, I'm gonna add that as an idea for a community challenge, and like I said, I'm gonna walk you through how to do this, and because you want the group to make the decision on the selection of the challenge together, because you want full buy-in. But I want to see some of those challenges or ideas that can't be done because there is no decision maker. So they need to understand, how to select. And at this point, you're converging. You're starting to judge the ideas or the data, and you're grouping it. So I'll walk you through that. I'm going to add library to it. And if you select it, great. And if you don't select it, then you and I will work on that moving forward, because I do think it's important. And I still think that faith should be our, I don't know why, but I just see faith as being this major educator. I don't know, I just see her as being an educator, but I don't know. Hopefully she'll be at session 3, and we'll see what transpires after that. So we're Barbara is status quo. And then Jacqueline is basically status quo with her schooling, and hopefully her medical treatment. So we're working on medical treatment for her. With regards to Barbara, we're looking at the hair salon. And then, what was it? I thought there was one other person, but I thought there was something else. But
you asked me to speak with Faith, so we can see what we can.
Yeah.
How those Faith. Then you also spoke of posting something about Jacqueline and her new classes,
Yep.
classes.
Yep. With your husband as the financial mentor. Yeah.
Right.
Yep, I have to do that. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you. Any word on the NGO status?
Oh, yeah. They called us today. We're going to get it tomorrow.
So was it approved, or?
Yeah, it was approved. It was signed. We're going to get it tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's exciting.
Yeah, we just called, it was approved, so we're going to pick the signed document tomorrow, and we're going to take 2 reams of paper to the office. That's a condition to pick it, and some little money again.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, gosh, that's fantastic news. Now we can go on the international global site and throw up some projects.
Yeah.
All right. So then, in regards to that, then I have to look at we have to put together a plan of action in regards to that. Now that that's finally through with everything that we've wanted to do, it's been on hold since for that. So.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna definitely send you a copy of the paper tomorrow.
All right. Wonderful. Okay. All right. Well, it's like 20 to 12. Is there anything else before I let you go? Because we've been on the phone for a while.
Nothing more. We'll keep communicating.
Okay. All right. So then I owe you the agenda for session 3 and all the support materials, and you owe me hair salon stuff.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and then I'll bring you up to speed after I talk to Ronnie today in regards to fundraising. So,
it's okay.
There's some really cool other stuff too that she's doing. She's working with a human trafficking group out there as well who are interested in what we're doing. So I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and have a conversation with her on all of that. So I will tonight, and then I'll probably send you out an email or something and bring you up to speed.
It's okay. We thank God for everything. We thank God for you both.
Oh, well, we thank goodness for you as well. So, and your group. It's all good. Oh, and you also owe me the observations from the what was it? The share back, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's why I'm videotaping these, because there's just too much. I go through them and then I'll remember this or that. So if there's anything else, I'll let you know. And I'll send these to you also when I get them uploaded. So.
It's okay. Thank you so very much.
All right, then have a good rest of the day and the evening. Tell your husband I said hello, and I will speak with you real soon.
It's okay. He will hear. Thank you so much for your time and everything.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.